multiple cases, counties, and scenes. That's what law enforcement is dealing with as they continue to investigate the deadly carjacking of Catherine Aguas Vivas.
Yeah, they believe that her case is connected to the murder of tow truck driver Juan Luis Cintron Garcia just a day before in Orange County. WESH News' Haley Krimmelholm spoke with a professor of forensic studies about what detectives are likely doing right now to put the clues from these crimes together to find who's responsible.
Every one of us has secrets.
And those secrets can be key to sorting out how crimes like the deadly carjacking of Catherine Aguas Vivas and the murder of Juan Luis Cintron Garcia could be connected and who committed them.
Those secrets oftentimes leads to an understanding of who that person is.
David Thomas is a professor of forensic studies at Florida Gulf Coast University. He says in the days since Aguas Vivas was carjacked, law enforcement will be going to South Florida, where she lived, to learn more about who she was.
So they'll start by whatever agency where she lived in that jurisdiction. They'll start there by asking those questions. And then I think the next possible thing or probable thing would be to do is send a detective or two there to kind of go through and kind of, again, tear that whole life apart, her life there in South Florida.
And he says even if people aren't willing to talk, they'll be able to put a lot together from their phones. Thomas says phone records and location data can take a while for law enforcement to get their hands on. But we know Seminole County detectives already did a forensic examination of Aguas Vivas' husband's phone. That's what led them to the Orange County deputy they accuse of getting information about a Seminole County detective involved with the case. The deputy is now facing charges.
At this time, I am going to hold you on a no bond.
Going to tear apart the Orange County deputy's phone. I know that. There's a lot in my mind. There's search warrants for his phone and all of his computers, everything that he has. I guarantee you, they're ripping all that stuff apart.
Thomas says as they learn more about all of the people involved, the connections they find could help point them closer to whoever is responsible.
What is the relationship between the offenders and the victims? Those relationships, when you pair out or ferret out those relationships, then that's when your picture becomes pretty.
In Seminole County, Haley Krimmelholm, WESH 2 News.
And WESH News is staying on top of all the newest developments in this story. We will continue to bring you the very latest updates on air, online, at WESH.com, and from our free WESH News mobile app.